staring at up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, you know.
The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21. Welcome to the special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
The NBA.
And now, your Miami Heat starting lineup. At point guard, standing 6'5", number 3, Killian Hayes. The other guard, at 6'6", number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. At center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 13, and Adebayo. At the power forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 12, Tobias Harris. Starting in the other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 22, Jimmy Butler. Eric Spoelstra is your head coach. Go Miami Heat!
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
For most teams in the NBA, success starts at the top. The challenge for owners, most of whom don't come from basketball backgrounds, is picking the right person to entrust with roster decisions. That skill set is hard to evaluate sometimes, but getting that first decision right can sometimes make all the difference. Kevin?
It sure can. All right, DA, thanks. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for the matchup with the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the 1. And for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Harris. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hayes in at the point guard. Well, Steve, we're just halfway through the season. What stands out to you so far and what you've seen?
Well, I think for me is those teams that are underdogs, they're overachieving. And some of those teams that we had out in front, we start to nitpick what's wrong with those guys. I think the halfway point is for teams both underachieving, overachieving to start to really kick in. And some of those teams do and some don't.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Kuzma outside for Caldwell Pope. From 15 feet away, and Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Outside Butler. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers take it the other way. Davis finds Caldwell Pope. Back to Kuzma. Passes it to Caruso. Off target from outside. It's stolen by Davis. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. A shot by LeBron, no good. Here's Hardaway. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Caruso. They get it back. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. James looking around. 6 to shoot. Davis kicks to LeBron. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Now Harris. A 23-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And the dunk by James.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Hayes dishes to Butler. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
James against Butler from the wing. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hayes the pass to Harris. Jacks up a 3. And the Heat another 3.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Butler against James. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Adebayo. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound the Lakers. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
LeBron, no luck.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Butler kicks to Hayes. Harris looking it over. Here's Hayes. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And yes, it's good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's James after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Caruso. The three-pointer, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Bam Adebayo, he just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Hayes. Outside Butler. For the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what
that
a play?
one, Kevin? Unbelievable. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Heat with the lead. Hardaway passes to Hayes. Out to Harris. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Harris has got 5. Here's LeBron. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. The pass to Caruso. James outside. Clock at 6. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Hayes down low, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steve, let me ask you what's better for a young player's development. Being on a worse team getting more minutes or being on a good team and getting fewer minutes?
You know, I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, you don't want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
Now, here's Richardson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Over Paul. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
To the paint, and stolen by Richardson. And it's the Heat on the break. Richardson's running. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Anthony Davis.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Heat. Down low, here's Davis. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Heat have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Akpoa, takes the 3. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Here's Watford. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Richardson scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Tough finish inside. Josh Richardson making it look easy, poised to be a key player for years to come.
Clarkson passes to Davis. On target from 13 feet. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Miami's gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Outside Shumpert. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Collins checked in for the Lakers. Adebayo finds Kid Gilchrist. Great look, but off the mark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And that one, good. And the Heat lead by 4.
Wow, look at the speed and the athleticism of Shumpert. He can get out and run in transition.
Lets the three fly. And Chris Paul gets the three.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far. The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Anthony Davis third, fourth Bam Adebayo.
The work this twosome has done on the boards over that period cannot be overlooked. They've both been big factors.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And here is Shumpert. Richardson outside. Back to Shumpert. Shoots over Clarkson. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Richardson.
More of a 3-and-D guy, but Shumpert knocks down the mid-range.
Here's Watford. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Clarkson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. There's the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Akala. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Watford. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That three off the mark. LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Watford. And again, the Lakers no good. Miami's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Paul looking around. Hands in the high post. Got a piece of it. Back to Paul. Pass to Watford. Nance, right side. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. Nance dishes to Collins. Tries again. Nance, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Richardson attacking. Basket counts. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
That's a beautiful move by Josh Richardson. And the defense, you got to be better than this. Can't allow a blow-by.
Here's Clarkson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. The Heat shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. Richardson against Paul. On the wing, Shumpert shoots, and it's Miami with another.
And that's how you get your confidence going. Shumpert just catching and firing.
And that one released in time, but no good. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
You call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. You know, every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Marc Gasol, Cook out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Collins.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. And it's Kid Gilchrist with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Powell for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Okpala, shot will go. Okpala's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Miami's on 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, an athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a two-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Tobias Harris has checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Shumpert. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Harris.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. Powell kicks to Cook. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 6. Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Miami.
Now, here's Richardson. He has 6. Harris against Kuzma. Harris's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Okpala. Richardson with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Even when plays, Steve, aren't being run for them, certain guys always get a lot of their points on tip-ins and putbacks. They're always right there. Who catches your eye in that category?
Andre Drummond, for sure, Kevin. He's phenomenal on the offensive glass. Rudy Gobert, Al Horford, he gets those timely tip-ins.
He does, you're right.
And then look at another guy is Whiteside. When he's engaged, he can. Marvin Bagley is a newer name, and he's fantastic at that as well.
Now here's Butler after LeBron James's miss. Now Butler. Miami no good on that time either. LeBron outside. Kuzma passes to Cook. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
Lakers trail by 14. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Hayes. He's got 6. The pass to Kid Gilchrist. Good ball movement here by Miami. Harris kicks to Hayes. Hardaway for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
To the left wing, here's Hayes. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 10. LeBron outside. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Gets it down to single digits. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Hardaway. He has 5. Feeds to Kid Gilchrist, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Kid Gilchrist has got his first bucket of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And a wide open look for James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
LeBron James, you wouldn't think there's anything left to improve upon, but in the past year or two, he's becoming much more efficient from range.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Gasol. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cook. Miami no good on that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
LeBron is doubled. Back to Davis. Over Hayes. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Heat leading by 7. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. He kicks it to Hayes. Back to Kid Gilchrist. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he sinks the second. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing here by 8. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. James, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hayes. He's got 8. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. Harris against Kuzma. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Right side Davis. Knocks it loose. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Miami leading by 5. And here's Hayes. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Outside Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season. Gets out in the country and puts in that work.
And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And James throws it down hard.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Now Hayes. Back to Harris. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hardaway kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Hayes. 8 points for him. Kid Gilchrist finds Harris. The 10-footer. And the jumper is good. Harris has got 13.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 12. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. To the wing on the left. Harris against Nance. Here's Kuzma. Goes back up. And Nance with the layup. Nance has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Harris outside. Now the pass to Adebayo. And Davis sends it back. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Loads it up for Davis, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Richardson for 3. Chris Paul grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And it's slammed in by Davis.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
1:14 left to play in the first half. Richardson the pass to Adebayo. He dishes it to Harris. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the Lakers on the break. Throws it up high, and it's Davis finishing it off.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Here's Richardson. 6 points for him. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Richardson. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Shumpert with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. Davis looking for an opening. Shoots from 8. Kuzma outside. Tries from 16. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Akpawa. For three, Richardson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 5 assists, and 1 block. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bam Adebayo is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hayes in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Miami trailer. Hardaway for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Davis finds Caldwell Pope. But they get it back. Davis down low, covered by Hayes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And he's a great scorer, but Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
And the shot goes in. And that's 15 points for Tobias Harris.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
Kuzma outside. Back to James. Butler with the steal. Harris dishes to Hardaway. For the tie. No good that time. Los Angeles leading by 3. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's James, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here is Hardaway. D right on him. It's stolen by Davis. Kuzma finds James. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hayes with it. He's got 8. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hardaway. Clock at 6. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. James against Harris. He's feeling it. It's hauled in by Harris.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And that one is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Out to the wing. And Hayes kicks to Harris. Heat moving the ball around. Butler from outside. Offensive rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harris against Kuzma. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Lakers #1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Now here is Harris. He's got 15. Hardaway passes to Butler. Harris outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it's Davis with the jam.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
The Heat trail by 8. Outside Hardaway. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
LeBron outside. Outside for Davis. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Miami shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And the Heat call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Kip Gilchrist, he's checked in for the Heat.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Kip Gilchrist. He's averaging 6 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Here's Butler. And at last, they get one to fall. Butler's got 7 points. Cook looking it over. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And how about a look at Jimmy Butler? He's been in good form here the last few weeks. 2nd in steals, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him.
I love it. Got the basketball, used the pick. A high percentage shot for Jimmy Butler off pick-and-roll plays.
Inside, here's Gasol. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Hardaway. Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
Over a decade in Memphis for Marc Gasol. Even played his high school basketball there. Now, a new phase.
Now, here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. And another basket for Miami.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Here's Watford. Collins kicks to Cook. Clarkson on the wing. From deep, it's Adebayo with the rebound. And when you spend as much time in one city as Marc Gasol and mean as much as he did to the Grizzlies franchise in that city of Memphis, you know what, Smitty? It's got to be tough to move on.
I'm sure, Kevin, for both sides. Regardless of what he accomplished moving forward, his jersey is getting retired in Memphis. No question about it.
The Heat making a switch here, and that one good from Clarkson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Richardson gets a wide open look. No good on the three.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Clarkson from downtown. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pass to Watford. Now, here's Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Miami making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Chris Paul comes in for Quinn Cook. There's the pass to Clarkson. For three. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Paul outside. Passes to Clarkson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Shumpert, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Launches it. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Richardson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Pass to Powell. He's looking for Kid Gilchrist and finds him. Powell with the steal. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Shumpert. Clarkson kicks to Powell. Takes the 13-footer. He can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Akpala. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. .152 left to play here in the third. Over to the left wing. Here's Watford. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Nance finds Powell. Offline with his three. The Heat trail by 20. From past the arc. Akpala. Shot will go. Akpala's got 10 points in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And Shumpert pulls it down. And Miami shooting the ball at 42%. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Here we go, one-on-one. Paul with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. And finished off by Davis.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lets it go with the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Lakers leading by 16. Paul passes to Nance. Kicks it to Powell. Three-pointer. Shumpert with some nice D.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
From deep, Richardson. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Watford. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Akpala with 4 seconds on the clock and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Tobias Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr.
That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Davis. Following the score by Josh Richardson. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Akpala. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. And Davis throws it down hard.
The grace, the athleticism, most bigs could not have pulled that off, but AD makes it look easy.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The Heat trail by 16. Richardson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. He kicks to Harris. And Davis sends it back. On the wing, James. The feed to Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Richardson.
I mean, LeBron is blessed with every physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
Hayes, he's checked in for Miami. He hits the second from the line. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. There's the dish to Kid Gilchrist. Now here is Harris. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Harris. And no good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
The Heat trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Kuzma. Hayes with the steal. It's Richardson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. And the jumper falls for him. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
With great length for his position, Josh Richardson rising above and knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Hardaway passes to Harris. And here is Butler. Pass to Hayes. And here is Harris. Fires the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Looking to get back on track here. Offensive rebound. Here's Hayes. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
take a look at Harris. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Kid Gilchrist.
Bam Adebayo.
Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Buries it from three-point range.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
He's with it. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25, just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have somebody kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus All's checked in for LeBron. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
Now here's Butler. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Kuzma outside. From deep. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Davis has got 16 points here in the second half.
What a polished move by one of the best bigs in the game. Anthony Davis is just showing off.
Poked away. Dishes to Clarkson. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Heat making a change here. Shumpert's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Collins checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Powell in for Kyle Kuzma. Harris passes to Nunn. Lets a floater go. Good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
In the corner, Powell with it. The pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Jumps up, and then Shumpert slams it in.
Shumpert has a nose for the ball. Those can be game-changing plays.
Powell finds Collins. There's the steal. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Here's Nunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his personal foul. None. 2.
And the first one drops. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses. due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's the reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses. See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Hayes. Down low, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
To the middle, here's Kuzma, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Adebayo. The high post shot. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Lakers leading by 23. Kuzma finds James. Out to Kuzma. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting... Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Hayes. Outside Butler. Hardaway from outside. Rebound the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Harris. Here's Adebayo. That one, no good. Good D by James. Nance passes to James. Shoots from the right block. Again, Los Angeles.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. LeBron passes to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes. Inside.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Another shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 31 points for LeBron.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for Alex Caruso. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 35. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's none, following the basket by Marc Gasol. Nunn passes to Cornette. The Lakers with the rebound. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Al Paul. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Mark. The team seems to really have a good rhythm going. What's been the key to success?
We're working. You know, we sacrificing for each other. I think we're doing a better job on that. And you know, we don't get much practice, but we're getting good work in.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of time to practice during the season, but it's not showing up on the court. You guys are playing great. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.